And all of our students across the board seem to be growing until we get to that category again with our white students, and just a slight decline. But student growth is definitely something to celebrate here, as we are growing our students across the board in each subgroup culturally. The next thing I wanted to take a look at is our last chart, and that is our ELL students. So looking specifically at our ELL students, general education students are in blue and our ELLs are in orange. We can see that again, there is a great celebration to be had. There is a huge amount of student growth going on. We've gotten over that 50% of our students in the proficient area. But we can see that we still have a lot of work to do with our ELLs. Again, I want to celebrate the fact that we have such great growth for our ELLs, but maybe, again, thinking about how we can incorporate more language into our math. So some of the other things I've been thinking about in terms of how we can improve our student scores overall, in addition to the possibility of, again, after surveying, having a remediation, like a intervention block, perhaps that 90 minutes of a day where we could use student data and group students into rooms across grade levels even, and they'll report perhaps every Friday, say, for 90 minutes, or maybe we do daily, Monday through Friday. I'd really like to get the opinion of our parents and our students before we actually go forward with one of those plans. The other idea is to perhaps go ahead and take a tutoring block. So 45 minutes before or after school, perhaps both. Again, we would need our students and our parents and our teachers to buy into this. We would absolutely need everyone present and working together in order to make that happen. And the other thing I was thinking of is that perhaps we need to go back and looking at that ELL, we need to really start focusing more in math on building word problems, thinking more strategically, some true real life problem solving activities involving the community. We have lots of things within our school community and the community itself where math needs to be a part of life. Maybe we come up with a plan where there is a roof issue and we have the students help us solve how much will it cost and how much will the roofers need to purchase, what is the area, what is the perimeter, and work through the whole financial piece in problem solving in the real life world. There are so many opportunities for student growth to occur. And again, I think by using quarterly benchmarks and our teachers really being in tune with and keeping a close eye on their progress monitoring as well. So I also thought perhaps professional development. I have a professional development idea in place, thinking that we could just really start utilizing our part of professional development to think about tools for our teachers to use to continue to progress monitor students, ways to really effectively task analyze the units that they are preparing so that they can think about each sub-objective in addition to the objective, where we can really make our student growth points matter as we continue to excel and grow all of our students at school. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope that we can have an excellent year. Let's get this 3-year plan in place. Again, we'll revisit, revise. I think each quarter essentially would be important. If we notice that whichever plan we choose, be it a remediation block or a tutoring before and after school type of session, that we revisit that at the term, probably near December. And if we aren't noticing some growth at that time, I think it would be pertinent for us to go ahead and perhaps revisit or even add in additional pieces to that plan so that we can ensure we see that great growth come our AZ merit data for the spring.